Down on the offensive end. And how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
That's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Over Warren, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on T.J. Warren. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside for Booker, and stolen by Edwards. Pass to Conley, down low. Outside Edwards. The 11-footer. That one's good for 2.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Ayton with a screen. Booker for 3. Durant against McDaniels. Durant, the pass to Ayton. Not going to go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Conley. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
And there's a pick. Booker for 3. Warren. And he can't get that one. And some solid defense from Towns. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Incredible balance on that take. You got to respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Outside Durant. Inside. Warren, the pass to Durant. Fades back. Shot to stop the...
Get up to throw down. Well, difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Gobert with a screen on Durant. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Booker no good. Minnesota in the lead. Right side Conley. The second effort. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards has got his second basket of the game.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Stolen by Conley. Picked by Gobert. Conley passes to Gobert. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back. And he's going to work early on the offensive glass. He's so amped up.
Sometimes guys come in with a great mindset trying to push the action until somebody stops it. Nobody there to do it that time.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Paul against Conley. Stolen by Ayton. Booker for 3. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Booker, the pass to Warren. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You got to have great strength in this league to take that kind of contact and still score. TJ Warren, strong.
The Timberwolves have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Towns down low. 1 second left.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And so in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. TJ Warren out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Conley. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Pure from three-point range. Here's Conley. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Towns with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. That's good from Towns on the assist by Conley.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Warren. 5 points in the game. Paul, the open look. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Suns trailing. Warren with a screen on Conley. Pass to Ayton. Durant against Edwards. Back to Ayton. 19-footer. Yep, that one goes. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win. Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. 2 more for him.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Warren with a screen on Edwards. Booker, the pass to Warren. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, just working on extending that range, TJ Warren in the offseason, wanting to be a better three-point shooter. Nice to see him knock one down.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
And we've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Now here's Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Back to Edwards. A minute 31 left in the second quarter. Here's the second effort. Gobert. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Ayton with a screen. To the inside. Puts it up. Kicks it out to Warren. Back to Ayton. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Up top, Ayton. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ayton's got 6 points. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Ayton, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. McDaniels passes to Conley. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. 23 seconds left in the second. Conley against Payne. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Edwards can't hit.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
22.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game. He's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Anthony Edwards out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Landale misses. The Timberwolves shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. The drive by Rivers. And Gobert with the stuff.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Ross against Edwards. From downtown, drops in the 3. Ross has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Picked up by Baisley. Takes the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Prince. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep.
Well, a good shooter and has some range. Taurean Prince welcoming all catch-and-shoot opportunities.
They makes it with the kiss. Ross has got 5 points in the quarter.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Good work there as it goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Pass to Landale. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Rivers. The Timberwolves have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Prince. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Noel, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. Outside Booker. Kicks it out to Warren. Pass to Durant. Right side Booker. Warren with the ball. Basket counts. Warren's got 12 points.
Now, he's an effortless scorer who knows how to take over. We'll see if they call some more sets for him now.
To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now a timeout called by Phoenix. The Suns making a switch here. Landale's checked in. Phoenix is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Booker. And he jams it home with authority.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Towns gets the bucket.
It's just unselfish. In the past, maybe Austin Rivers thinks about shooting it, or holding on to the ball to take it himself.
Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Here's Noel. They lead by 14, and it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Outside Booker. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. 46 seconds left in the third. Pass to Gobert. Back to Rivers. Now here's Towns. Uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
Good chance here for Booker. Again, the Suns good for 2.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
17 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
And that one falls for Towns. Booker with it. Ayton with a screen. Fader on the way. And Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 11 points.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Landale in at the power forward position.
Ayton showing he can be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Pass to Towns, to the paint. Here's Gobert. It's tipped. And he commits the intentional foul. Some changes for Minnesota. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. Edwards comes in for Noel. And Conley subbed in for Rivers. Now here's Booker. Inside, here's Landale. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Timberwolves shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Picked by Gobert. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Pass to Landale. For three, Booker. The rebound by the Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. Ball against Conley. Now Gobert. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Ayton, a screen on Edwards. To the right side. He shoots. Ayton, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. And it's Towns with the power finish.
The floor general Conley, dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
There's a screen. Paul for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Paul's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far. Staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
Pass to Landale. Back to Paul. Here's Landale from outside the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Now here's Paul. Up and over Conley. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. To the middle. And Edwards slams it in.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Here's Conley. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Towns for 3. And Booker pulls it down.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Towns with a rebound. Pass to Gobert. Takes it inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
From deep three-point range. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker. On the wing, Durant. Let's go with a 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Now here's Conley. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this alley. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem form, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Conley the pass to Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Westbrook kicks to Zubac. Nobody near George. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Edwards dishes to Towns. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Morris with the screen for Westbrook. A 3-ball. Up top, Leonard. McDaniels defending. Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Outside, Edwards. The feed to Gobert. Up again. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers are gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Towns. And it goes down 2 points. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA. The broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Another shot. And the rejection by Zubac. Gobert, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Zubac the pass to Westbrook. Zubac a screen on Conley. Takes it out to Leonard, and the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Island's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Conley kicks to Towns, and so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
4 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. .157 left here in the first quarter. Morris with a screen on Conley. Here's Highland. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards with it. Leonard picks him up. Edwards against Leonard. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Morris, left side. Back to Leonard. There's the dish to Morris. 6 to shoot. Leonard kicks to Zubats. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Now the pass to Gobert. Conley left side. Passes to Edwards. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Leonard, the pass to Highland. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer. No good that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Here's Highland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Leonard. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So for the Clippers right now, Plumlee out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Gordon. And it's Highland in at the point. There's a screen by Covington. And the basket is good.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. A beautiful reverse layup. Gobert's got his third bucket of the night.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare. With his height, it's tough to create good coverage. For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Towns, a screen on Gordon. Edwards kicks to Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And the West, we know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
It's good from long range.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Here's Gobert. Goes up again. Out to Conley. Over to the left wing. Towns wide open. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Here's Highland. No points in the game yet for him. Now here's Conley. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Gordon with the screen for Covington. There's the triple. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist from Covington.
3 points.
Gordon's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers. to the middle. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Rivers, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Los Angeles. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Plumlee with a screen on Rivers. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Westbrook has run screen and rolls countless times. He understands how to carve up defenses.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been the starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Good on the bucket. 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
Grown man strength right there by Rudy Gobert, fending off the defense on the way up.
Covington setting the pick for George. It's Covington on the wing. Westbrook against Rivers. Klops in the layup for 2. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
Towns kicks to Gobert. That one, no good. Plumlee with some nice D. 50 seconds left in the first half. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
And that one, good. Towns has got 6.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Westbrook kicks to Covington. Eric Gordon on the wing. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Gobert. Down low, Covington with the steal. Eric Gordon on the wing. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And the first half is now in the books. Okay, David, much And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Conley out there with Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. In the corner, it's Westbrook. There's the drive, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
Westbrook against Conley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
A rebound by Prince. Timberwolves trail by 7. Edwards passes to Gobert. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Leonard kicks to Gordon. Lots of room. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Gordon's got 11 points.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Conley's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 9. Westbrook passes to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. Leonard inside. Edwards defending.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
Edwards passes to Prince. That one falls.
Smart play by Prince. Attack the interior of this defense. Force them to close off the lane.
Zubac, a screen on Conley. In the corner, it's Morris. Towns with the steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Conley. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Conley's got 4 points this quarter. Westbrook kicks to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Deflects the pass. Leonard with the steal. Gordon deciding where to go with it.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Out to the right wing. Morris with a screen on Edwards. Westbrook passes to Morris. And here is Zubac. Rocket 2. Puts up a 3. Knocked loose. And they get it back. Here's Morris. And there's the drive. Second shot opportunity. Zubac finds Morris. And the Clippers call time here. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
George is checked in for the Clippers. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Towns for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morris kicks to Westbrook. And the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
I like when Russ looks to involve his guys. It brings this team closer together.
Outside, Towns. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Westbrook passes to Zubac. .34 seconds left in the third. 3-on-3. George dishes to Leonard. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Towns.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
With 1 on the clock, and the last shot before the buzzer is off, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 9. And we'll get... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook and a point guard. Here's Edwards going inside, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
And the Clippers making a change here. Highland's checked in. Clippers leading by 8. Zubats a screen on Conley. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here's Edwards. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Morris with a screen on Edwards. Morris outside. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Morris has got his first points in this one. Outside Edwards. Dishes it to Gobert. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. George. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
You know, offensive rebound is largely about hustle. Paul George plays with great energy and focus.
So for the Clippers, Plumlee comes in for Ivica Zubac. Robert Covington subbed in for Marcus Morris. Conley with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Stolen by George. And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance. Outside Leonard passes it to George. Plumlee sets the pick for George. Fires the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Prince, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Robert Covington picks one up.
Certain things make Prince a tough cover. Strength, long arms, quickness that can surprise you.
That one is no good. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on George. Edwards finds Gobert inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Covington sends it back. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Here's Towns. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
Here's Highland. Covered by Conley. It's George on the wing. Covington setting the pick for George. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yet another one for Paul George. He can pile up points without wasting possessions.
Gobert down low. Working on Plumlee. Off target at the rim. George looking around. Plumlee with the screen. Lets it go with the 3. And Paul George with the 3. And now an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Clippers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Plumlee with a screen on Prince. The 3 from George. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Prince kicks to Edwards. Driving inside. It's not going to go for him. The Clippers go the other way with it.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Los Angeles.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Paul George.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Here's Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. George with the ball. Covington a screen on Edwards. And George kicks to Covington. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
So it's Los Angeles. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Steve Smith.
Good stuff there.
Here we go.
So the Clippers win the tip. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
When it comes to attacking the lane, Westbrook is incredible. One of the best drivers in the league.
It's Warren on the wing. Here's Ayton. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Here's Durant going inside. Kicks it out to Warren. Warren with a screen on George. Booker for three. Pass to Ayton. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
The kick out to Morris. Back to Westbrook. George, right side. Fires the three. Westbrook can't hit.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Outside Booker. Shoots a fadeaway. Connects from downtown.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
Here's Westbrook. Out to Leonard. The three. George outside. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact and he'll head to the line. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And Booker with the jam.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
Zubac with a screen on Paul. Westbrook, the pass to George. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 5. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
First one falls.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Here's Ayton. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, nice D from George. The Clippers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Westbrook. Morris outside. Leonard for 3. Zubac finds Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Now here's Booker. Outside Paul. Launches a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
What quickness from Paul. Gets the ball and instantly puts up the shot. That's quick.
Leonard outside. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Pass to Morris. Back to Leonard. Beyond the arc. For three, George. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Highland, he's checked in for the Clippers. George against Booker. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Drives to the hoop. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Zubac with a screen on Paul. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Paul. Kept alive. Here's Zubac. And he drops in the layup off the glass. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. The shot that time not on target. And the Clippers will come the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here's Warren. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
From behind the arc. Durant pulls it in. Free throw is good from Durant.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Booker for 3. No good on the shot. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston Kings.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Robert Covington is out there with Mason Plumlee. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the 1.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
The Clippers trail. Here's Highland. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gets the 3 to fall.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now here's Booker. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
For 3, Covington. Oh, Durant with a steal. To the inside. And stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Sinks the tray. Paul's got 8 points.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And the jam by Covington.
The vertical of Covington paying dividends. Fantastic job leaping up to slam it down.
Paul passes to Warren. Over Covington. Warren with a screen on Leonard. An open look for Durant. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Lets it go from deep. Clippers keep it alive. Out to Powell. From deep. Slam dunk by Plumlee. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Here's the pick. The kick to Durant. Right side Booker. 3-pointer, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Covington, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Booker, good.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Outside Covington. Here's Highland. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Booker, the pass to Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And the Suns lead by 4.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. The Clippers making a switch here. A minute 4 left to play in the first half of basketball. Plumlee, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Ross for 3. Pass to Payne. Down low. Outside Ross. Knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. For 3, George hits the trifecta. George has got 10 points.
Over his career, George has put up great numbers from deep. The ultimate 3-and-D player.
Payne with the bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's George. He's got 10. On the attack, Morris. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Outside Payne. Hey, puts up a 3. Landale misses. Now a timeout called by the Clippers. Westbrook outside. George for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Suns on top. They're up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Terrence Ross is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Darius Baisley. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Landale in at the 5. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. And the basket by Plumlee. And an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings in NBA 2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my conditioning working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100. The first 100 player.
You deserve it, man. For 3, George knocks down the triple. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
There's a screen, and here's Payne outside. Can't hit that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. George, right side. The rebound by Ross.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3. Ross has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Gordon. Plumlee up top.
Blocking foul called on Josh Randall. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Gordon outside, fires the three, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist. And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
Timeout called, the Clippers. And here are the Clippers now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Morris passes to Plumlee. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Plumlee's got 9, and Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008 grant. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, B.A., I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. And when his shot gets going, you can be in trouble.
George finds Plumlee. Plumlee, a screen on Payne. Here's Westbrook. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Explosive in everything he does. Westbrook catches the defender a little out of position, makes a play, and draws the foul.
Hey, Richard, how about Westbrook's basketball IQ?
By far one of the smartest players in the game. How else would he have broken the triple-double record? He sees everything. His sense of the floor is elite.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
Now here's Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Hey, expanding his range. Warren with the rebound. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Booker to the paint. Ooh, Morris with a steal. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. The three is up. Booker against Morris. Fires it. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Morris.
Yes, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year. Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
George with a steal. Launches it. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Just a big night for George so far. He always works so hard, but his game has been on a higher level here in this game.
Booker, pass to Ayton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. Morris, a screen on Booker. Gordon's got space. Warren with the rebound. Warren's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mason Plumlee. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Back to George. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. The 3-ball. Rebound by the Clippers. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul. Clippers substitution. Kawhi Leonard.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Clippers on top, up 4.
And please give a big round of applause for your son.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Clippers in the lead. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's man in at the point.
Oh, the claw. I mean, Leonard controls the ball with those massive hands. Just throws it down.
Paul passes to Aiden. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
The Clippers making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. Aiden hits them both. And the Clippers with the ball. 4-point game. For 3, Covington. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Paul George.
Don't foul that guy. For his career, Durant is about 90% at the line. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Booker against Covington. Here's Leonard. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Booker with the jam.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Pass to Leonard. Back to George. Leonard outside. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Athletic play by Leonard in the paint. Not letting anything hold him back from his shot.
It's Booker on the wing. Warren with a screen on George. Warren with the ball to take the lead. George with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Booker with the defensive effort. And Phoenix shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Paul passes to Booker. Outside Paul. Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
See, I like it when Paul attacks the hoop, when he looks for his.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. George outside. Pass to Leonard. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. And it's the Suns with the ball. Outside Booker for 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Leonard on the wing. From the strike. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter. On the wing, Durant. Leonard defending. All sorts of time. That's good from Durant. On the assist by Ayton.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Now a timeout called by the Clippers. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from coach is simple. Stop him.
Highland, he's checked in for man. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Zubac. And stolen by Paul. In transition, here they come. And Durant with the big finish.
Led the league in steals multiple times. No surprise Chris Paul picked that one off. Run it.
Here's Highland. He's guarded by Paul. Zubac screen. Highland off target with the three.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
And Booker, here we go.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Here's Highland. He's guarded by Paul. Outside Covington. This one for three. And stolen by Paul. Outside Warren. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Unbelievable shooting down the stretch has them sitting pretty.
The Clippers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Leonard with a screen on Warren. Leonard on the wing to end the run. The shot off that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's a three from Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Lets the three fly. Another three for Phoenix.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moment. They put this game away in style.
Here's Highland. Leonard outside. Three-pointer. On target from range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
To the middle. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
So the Suns win it. This one with, thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to...
The look of confidence.
Here we go.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. The Suns need to get a shot off. They get it back. The kick out to Warren. Pass to Booker. Second chance shot. Ayton, the pass to Warren. Paul with the 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Phoenix, no good that time either. And here are the Timberwolves. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
For Minnesota, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Conley scanning the floor to the inside, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Towns, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Oh, here's Edwards. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Towns has got 7 points in the game. Warren is screen on Edwards. Inside, Warren kicks to Ayton. High post, KD. Just 5 on the clock. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. So it's the Timberwolves now. 4-point game. Edwards kicks to Towns. Out to Edwards. Clock at 4.
2 minutes remaining.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now here's Paul. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got his second bucket.
You know, Paul loves to operate in the lane, and he's extremely good at it, but he also understands the value of stretching the defense.
And finished off by Gobert.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard. Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Gobert with a screen on Warren. Edwards dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Paul for 3. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves, leading by 5. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Oh, here's Edwards. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Towns with the creativity and explosive.
All against Conley. Ayton inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Off the inbound pass. And finished off by Edwards.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Minnesota.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
I'll tell you what, coaches really love reliable shooters like Warren. I mean, he's a talented guy who can really get it done from anywhere on the floor.
Edwards against Warren, and the dunk by Towns.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
High post, KD. Gobert on him. Clock at 6. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Warren is screen on Conley. And it's Warren with the jam.
Boy, the pick and roll gets Warren exactly where he wants to be. Perfectly positioned to knock it down.
Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Good. Gobert's got 6. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Conley gets the bucket.
And how about the speed of Mike Conley there in transition? He explodes up the court to ensure they convert on that fast break.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
The dish now to Towns. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
couldn't avoid the charge there, even with the little hop step.
Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Edwards, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Suns trail by 18. Here's the screen to the wing on the left. Here's Ross. Suns moving the ball around. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. 1:58 left to play here in the half. Prince with a screen on Ross. Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Noel. Shot clock at 5. Back to Prince. From deep three-point range. No good that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Baisley. He dishes it to Payne. There's a good screen. Baisley passes to Payne. Phoenix no good that time either. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on an 11-2 run. Rivers surveying the D. And there's the pass to Reed. Driving to the basket. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Prince setting a pick for Rivers. Takes the 3. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
Buries it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rivers passes to Reed, and it's blocked. Now Ross. They set the pick. Passes it to Baisley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Baisley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Stripped it away. And so it's Minnesota. Thanks for the great interview, David.
Your son, 21. The Timberwolves, 37.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Terrence Ross, also Payne out there, and it's Baisley in at the power forward.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
Towns, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Ross passes to Landale. From the arc. Gobert pulls it in.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And what I love about Ross, that boundless athleticism. We've seen this guy throw down some absolutely vicious slam.
Man, it's so much fun to watch him elevate and take flight. You know, it's not about just dunking for him. I mean, he's got a solid stroke as well. I think he's just a man. Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Timeout call, the Suns, and Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 14. Paul kicks to Ayton. Drills it from outside. Ayton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this game.
Gobert, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Paul can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's Edwards on the wing. Crosses over, and he sinks the layup. Edwards got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
The feed to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Ayton.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
No good from Booker. Minnesota leading by 14. Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Minnesota calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Edwards against Warren. Shot clock at 6. Edwards kicks to Gobert. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Ayton. Warren a screen on Edwards. Booker the pass to Warren. Back to Booker. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. It's hauled in by the Suns. Paul surveying the floor. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Outside for KD. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He got to double.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Suns trail by 14. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Edwards. Oh, wow!
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
And here's Booker from the arc. He can't hit that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Edwards. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
And the wide open shot from Paul. The three-pointer no good. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's an 18-point game. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense. You know, no wonder he's been off the mark. I think he's been a little bit too much in the background, uninvolved so far tonight.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Out to KD. Booker dishes to Durant. They need this. Into the lane. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
I'll tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Minnesota ball.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots. And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Booker looking around. There's the screen. Out to the right wing. Here's Ayton. That three off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 20. Conley left side. That's a 2 from Towns. That one a little long.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Warren sets the pick for KD. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Conley gets the bucket.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
We've got 1:55 left in the game. Paul outside. Phoenix no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And finished off by Edwards.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The deep three from Durant. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Warren is screen on Conley. Warren on the wing. Outside Durant. Fires the three. And they recover it. Booker finds Warren. Shoots over Towns. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Steps back. And here's Edwards. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Off target with his 3. Booker outside. From deep. No good. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
Thursday evening, along with Hall of Famer. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Leonard. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
Pass to Towns. And that's an intentional foul.
Marcus Morris Sr. First personal foul. First team foul.
And Minnesota has possession. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Here's Morris. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
Pass to Towns. Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Morris, a screen on Edwards. George for 3. Morris for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Now here's Edwards. There's the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Zubac, screen. George outside. And George with the jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Edwards finds Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Here's George. And so they foul intentionally.
Foul to the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Zubac passes to Morris. Back to Zubac. And here's Morris. Covered by Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns twice on the pipe. Send it back, big fella.
Count it. Towns has got 5 now.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And that one's good. 7 points in the game.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Zubac with a screen on Conley. Westbrook with... Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
My goodness, is there anything better than watching Westbrook hammer at home? My goodness gracious, Russell.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Conley with the ball. Pounded by Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Here's Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
I love when Karl Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and willing to embrace the contact. Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his third All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
And the basket by Highland.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Inside, and stolen by Leonard. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. George for three, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
You always feel like when Paul George rises and fires from three, he believes it's going down. Great confidence behind that three-point shot.
McDaniels passes to Towns. And an intentional foul right there.
Nicholas Batum. First personal foul. 13.
First free throw is good.
Guys, certainly I admire the basketball skill of Karl Anthony Towns, but I admire as much his willingness to play through adversity over the course of his career.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
For three, Gordon. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns.
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the one. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Here's Towns. No good that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Conley passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I mean, there's no aspect of the offensive end of the floor that's problematic for Towns. He's a 3-level scorer. His team understands he's in rhythm. It's looking easy for him right now.
That ties it up. Batum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Covington's checked in for Batum.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, Robert Covington.
And Minnesota has possession. And here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
Covington with it. Here's Highland. Here's Plumlee. Stolen by Conley. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Gordon on the wing. Knocks it loose. Edwards with it. Checked by Gordon. Fast break, Minnesota. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac's checked in. Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the floor.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Now here's Conley. He's covered closely. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
Time to get a free t-shirt.
change here. Rivers is checked in. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Plumlee's checked in for Los Angeles. George comes in for Gordon. And the basket by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard, tremendous timing on that play. You've got to be shot ready on the catch.
To the inside. Tipped. 1:51 left in the first half. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Leonard passes to Zubats. Leonard with a screen on Gobert. Out to Leonard. Back to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be. What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night. How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Knocks down the long J.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Here's Edwards. Second chance effort. Gobert no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. He takes it in. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Zubats. Here's Highland. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 3. Here's Plumlee. Oh, and Towns with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Three on the clock. Minnesota shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Tries again. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Zubats, screen. Leonard passes to George. Here's Highland. Now here's Zubats from deep. No good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the
Your Clippers, 27. The Timberwolves, 30.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Austin Rivers out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
That one falls. Westbrook's got his second bucket on the night.
How quick is Russell Westbrook with the dribble? He is impossible to contain.
Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Gordon outside. Second half getting started. About a minute played. High post Plumlee. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Edwards against George. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers trail. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Westbrook, the pass to Plumlee. Plumlee a screen. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Rivers. He's checked by Plumlee. Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Gordon.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Morris, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Offensive rebound. The 3. Kicks it out to Westbrook. George outside. They shoot again. And the layup is good. George has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Shooting 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Zubac with a screen on Edwards. Back to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Rivers. Towns finds Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Boy, when Towns is moving the basketball, guys, the floor opens up for him. The defense has now got to respect passing and scoring.
Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. Westbrook against Conley. Gordon's got space. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And it's off from 3-point range for Minnesota. They've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
So for the Clippers, Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Leonard comes in for Gordon. And Norman Powell subbed in for Paul George. Leonard passes to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
You can make the case Russell Westbrook elite in the history of the game at the point guard position. How about those hops?
Down low. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Highland, he's checked in for the Clippers. Towns against Morris. Right side McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. 4 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Gobert's got 8 points here in the quarter.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
To the left wing. Here's Highland. Plumlee, a screen on Conley. Back to Plumlee. Good D by Gobert.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Team is independent.
And that one falls for Towns. Minnesota in the lead. Conley with the ball. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got Minnesota ending the quarter up 10. Getting locked. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Okay, thank you, Allie. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Ivica Zubac's out there with Mason Plumlee. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Highland in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Pass to Zubac. Just 4 to shoot. Powell outside. With the drive. And Powell with the stuff.
How about that vertical from Norman Powell off the deck? Give him a window to drive it and finish. Yes, sir.
And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's in the track and field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym.
Edwards against Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Leonard against McDaniels. Zubac with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Plumlee. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Timberwolves shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Conley up top. Pass to Towns. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So for the Clippers, Covington's checked in for Zubac. And it's Paul George in for Powell.
Substitution.
Here's Highland. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. George draws the double. Over to the left wing. Here's Plumlee. Plenty of space. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Love the way Paul George shares the rock. Sometimes I think doesn't get enough credit for his ability as a distributor.
Conley passes to Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. Plumlee, a screen on Conley. Here's Highland. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Conley passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns, too big, too strong, too high off his feet.
Plumlee, a screen on Conley. Highland. Second shot opportunity, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And the basket by Highland.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Conley on the attack. Gobert, great positioning on the putback.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
It's Covington on the wing. Pass to Leonard. Picked by Covington. Here's the three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Outside Conley. On the take. Down low. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Zubac, he's checked in for Covington. Conley finds Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
The three, George. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Now Conley. Outside McDaniels. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Conley with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. The baseline J. The kick out to Edwards. Now here's Conley. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert no good. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard outside. Pass to Highland. Takes a three. And they recover it. There's the three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Allie LeBron.
of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Warren, and it's Ayton in at the center. And stolen by Booker. Durant, the pass to Paul. On the wing, Booker, defended by George. Here's Ayton. Off the left rim and out.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
To the paint, here's Westbrook. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Back to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Ayton finds Paul. The kick out to Warren. 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
I always feel like he's around the rim and sniffing out more points. T.J. Warren feeling very much at ease with that quality of a shot.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And Westbrook, here we go. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And here's Booker from the arc. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, the mindset of Booker there, pretty solid. He feels like he can make just about any shot, especially the deep triple.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Leonard. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
George against Durant. It's tipped. Here's Morris outside for George. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Launches a 3. And it's Paul missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
A 3 from Warren. The pass to Durant. Tries again. Booker with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's good. George has got 5 points so far.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
And Ayton throws it down.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Leonard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's George. No good. Shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way. Driving. Oh.
Paul George dunk contest? He's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Outside, George. Out to Morris. Beyond the arc. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Westbrook passes to Morris. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time.
And here's Booker from the arc. Sinks the triple. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first for Phoenix.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here is Morris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
So he gets them both. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Morris. And here's George. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark as we wrap up the first.
Your quick fans, please give a big round of applause for your quick you.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Morris is out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Paul, no one around him. And the 3 off target. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Ayton throws it down.
DeAndre Ayton, dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big, he can get off of that screen so easily.
Outside, George. Yes, that goes in. George has got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
TJ Warren trusts that shot. Trust me, fantastic at shooting with purpose off the pass. That's alliteration.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Paul outside. Warren sets the pick for Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Pass to Ayton. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Durant, the pass to Warren. Durant against Leonard. Durant dishes to Warren. Just 4 to shoot. Leonard with the steal. Westbrook finds Leonard. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one, so Phoenix will take it the other way. Booker in the corner. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Booker's got 12.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Booker against George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George.
I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line. Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up. Well, T.J. Warren believes he can score, and he's done it a lot. Every year he ups the ante and wants to add more to his game. Defensively, maybe a little more focused.
Now here's Plumlee, and he converts the layup. Plumlee's got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Ayton a screen on Gordon. Booker with a deep 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the basket by Gordon. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now here's Booker. 14 points for him. Kicks it out to Paul. 3-pointer. The shot comes out.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense than trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
The 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Paul passes to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
And so it's Devin Booker making up. Thanks, David. And we'll be...
Your Clippers, 32. The Suns, 33.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Terrence Ross is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Baisley in at the 4. For 3, Ross. Landale pass to Ross. Lays it up and banks it in. Ross has got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, such a big body, Plumlee does possess explosive verticality, and then, of course, a power finish.
No good from Ross.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Here's Okogie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down low, Baisley. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Baisley's got good size at 6'8", so down on the interior with that length. Tough to stop.
Gordon with no one around, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that
one. Ross with it, fires for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. From deep three-point range, rebound by the Suns. Passes it to Okogie. Covington against Ross. Inside. Here's Baisley for 3. Okogie. Pass to Ross. He kicks it to Payne. Back to Ross. For 3. Okogie. A new 14 for the Suns. There's the pass to Payne. There's the pick for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, Payne will play patient in the pick and roll. That's a lot of alliteration, but he'll go with it. He's smart.
And the Clippers making a change here. Fouls checked in.
First team foul. Now, into the lineup for your...
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Darius Baisley. That is his first foul of the game. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, Eric.
That's to Plumlee. Now Powell. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Powell's got his first basket.
And Powell being aggressive here. Chalk up another bucket.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Ball stolen. 1:43 left to play in the third. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Baisley passes to Landale. And that one drops. Now it's a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
It's intercepted. Passes to Baisley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You wonder what it's going to be like when Baisley puts everything together. Such a tough cover.
Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Baisley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and ended up working for a shoe company prior to going to the draft a year before. Talked about going the G League route, but trained on his own, got himself ready. He's showing some steady improvement here.
Now here's Covington. It's Covington on the wing. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. Just 5 to shoot. Highland passes to Covington. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Clippers ball.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Well, Frank, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. One of his teammates said he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here.
Let's make some noise.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside for George. Morris outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good for Morris. And Morris drops them both. The Suns have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. It's deflected and stolen by Gordon. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Zubac trying to break loose. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by George.
Love it. Russell Westbrook, full attack mode right now and taking no prisoners.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 17.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
With 4 seconds on the clock and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Ayton.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
3 seconds left. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Clippers ball.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Can't cash in. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Suns leading, so with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Paul George is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Gordon in at the 3. Now Westbrook following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. And George kicks to Morris. George passes to Morris. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Baisley. It's stolen by Morris. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Gordon's running. George looking over the floor. Gordon with it. He's picked up by KD and taken away by Paul. Lets it go from deep. Ayton kicks to Booker. Fader on the way. They grab their own miss. Ayton, the pass to KD. And there's another turnover by the Suns. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Westbrook passes to Zubac. Some solid defense from Ayton. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Booker finds Paul. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. George passes to Zubac. Westbrook against Ayton. And here's George for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Baisley. Outside for KD. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. KD's got his first 3 points of the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Here's Paul, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Suns lead by 4.
Just so reliable. I mean, that basket there will give them a little bit more of a cushion.
In the corner, George with it. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
George gets it going, and he is a rock right now on offense. Sturdy, steady, and strong.
Booker outside. To the paint. Ayton dishes to Booker. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Gordon. Outside for George. That shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. Back to Ayton. Booker outside. A fadeaway. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
That one good for 2.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Well, great timing as well. Swiss watch kind of moments. Fourth quarter, close game. That could have been a 4-point swing.
Ayton, the pass to Baisley. Gordon against KD. Stolen by Zubac. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. Money.
Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
Ball against Westbrook. The 3. And Chris Paul hits from deep. And the Suns lead by 6.
Yeah, and do you see Chris Paul sweating right now? I don't.
Westbrook passes to Zubac.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Eric Gordon. Now here's Paul. To the middle. Here's Ayton. 4 on the clock. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Ayton.
Three-pointer.
Paul's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns. Leonard with no one around. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And a deep three from Booker. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. From deep, George gets the three to fall.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.